He comes from the suburbs of College Park, Georgia, and it's well known that he doesn't have a history in street activity. But because he's signed and an associate to YSL, he too found himself in the RICO allegations. His charges only include 2 traffic violations for speeding and tinted windows, as well as his lyrics that they're trying to use as evidence that he's a danger to his community. In particular, Young Thug, Gunna, and Yak Gotti's hit song, Take It to Trial. Because of this, his bond was denied.
The allegations, just reading the indictment itself and nothing more, it is so clear that he is entitled to bond. There are, in essence, 2 traffic offenses, and he was found guilty of a window tint violation. That's the RICO allegation with regard to 4 or 5 of the paragraphs of the RICO indictment. The other one claims that he was speeding and got a speeding ticket. Actually wasn't even the driver. And the only other allegations in the RICO indictment involve lyrics for some of his songs, some of which are some of the most internationally famous songs right now.
I saw how you were watching me come closer.
Young Thug, on the other hand, has 56 different charges he's fighting that include the shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus and the death of Big Nut, and possibly 50 others. Not as the man who pulled the trigger, but as the one calling all of the shots. But possibly the scariest part of this case is the fact that he's relying on 27 other people to not turn against him. According to prosecutors, multiple YSL members are already cooperating and claim they fear for their and their families' lives.
That we have taken proffers from fellow gang members from Mr. Williams. Some are on this indictment, some are not. They have stated uniformly that Mr. Williams is dangerous. They are afraid of him, that if they cross him, he will kill them and their family.
Therefore, Young Thug's bond has been denied as well. Meanwhile, police noticed an increase of cell phones trying to be smuggled into jail for YSL members. Instead of confiscating the phones, they decided to wiretap them, then proceed to let them through. Doing this, they've already caught one member who's been unnamed having a conversation about getting evidence destroyed, and they were able to stop it. Only making things worse now that authorities know they're trying to make moves from behind bars. Without bond, they will remain locked up until the trial begins in January of 2023, but with how large this case is, it's likely even that will be pushed back. But if the takedown of YSL wasn't enough, Lil Keed, who was one of the few members signed to the label that was not arrested or accused of anything, he would pass away just 4 days after all of this came to light. To the world, YSL stands for Young Stoner Life Records and has given us countless hit songs. But to Fulton County, YSL is a gang and criminal organization, and they plan to put an end to its name for good.